Workers and young people around the world are coming to terms with a new global crisis. A pandemic combined with a new global economic downturn. Let's start with the good news. COVID-19 is not the end of the world. It will not lead to the end of humanity. But nevertheless, it is dangerous and has dangerous effects. The bottom line is we can't trust the global elite to deal with it. As thousands die and as millions lose their jobs and wages, the worldwide billionaire class will present the current crisis as something unavoidable, as an act of God, which nothing can be done about. But this crisis is not a natural disaster. It is man-made. It arises from the sickness of the capitalist system, which puts profits above human life. Only the global working class, organised and fighting, can turn this situation around and can end global capitalist chaos. Here are 10 points from International Socialist Alternative to help orientate the world's labour and young people's movement. Number 1. COVID-19 is a new dangerous virus, but it is especially dangerous because our health systems are so precarious, underfunded for a long time. In many countries, a comprehensive public health service is a thing of the past. We need to say loud and clear, to fight a disease like this, we need to fight for a well-funded public health service, free for all. Number 2, we need real and effective measures to limit the spread of the disease. Billionaire bosses are putting workers at risk, prioritising profit over public health. Workers are forced to work and travel in dangerous circumstances in order to try and keep the economy running. We think that organisations of working and young people, representatives of the community and the trade unions have to democratically decide what economic and industrial activity should continue and under what conditions. Companies are responding to this crisis by laying people off and trying to cut wages. Number 3, the truth is that already before COVID-19, many of these companies already have problems and now they are taking advantage. It is absolutely unacceptable that working class people are being asked to pay for this crisis. The capitalists have hoarded profits for themselves and now they want us to pay. We demand that every worker be guaranteed to keep their job and their full salary throughout the course of this pandemic. A lot of fake news is also going around. So number 4, instead of accurate and calm information, profit-driven news agencies and capitalist politicians either play the problem down or engage in fear-mongering, including the scapegoating of foreigners and migrants. The working class is not stupid. We demand full information, and this should be provided by scientists and by our organisations, like the trade unions. Number 5, hand sanitizer and gloves are rare. Lockdowns lead to skyrocketing prices as vultures speculate. Companies try to benefit from the crisis. This shows the rottenness of this capitalist system. We need price controls and the expropriation of all companies that want to use the situation to make a killing. Number 6, there is no vaccination, and to get one will likely take more than a year. This is because pharmaceutical companies keep their research and information secret instead of sharing it. Again, they put profits before the needs of humanity. We say no to patents, no to private research, yes to a coordinated global effort to develop the necessary medicines for this and other illnesses. Nationalise the pharmaceutical industry now. Number 7, the health sector is understaffed and overworked even in normal times. Now it's even worse. In every country, health workers need proper protection, decent pay, and the service needs more staff. The money to do this is there. Spend it to properly equip our health service, not to bail out the banks. Number 8, the capitalist politicians have reacted too late and they've proposed too little. They are mainly afraid about the effects on their economies and are prepared to take the risk that our loved ones will die. We need a society and an economy that is run democratically by and for working class people. An economy that democratically sets its priorities based on what people need, not what's best for big business and their profits. Number 9, COVID is pushing the world economy into crisis. Just as in 2008, people will lose their jobs, companies will close, and governments will cut social services in order to try and protect profits. All of this will happen again if the workers' movement doesn't intervene to stop it. We need strong and fighting trade unions and working class political forces which will stand 100% behind ordinary working class people in this crisis. Number 10, COVID-19 is a class issue. A virus can infect anybody, but some have the money to escape it easier and to get better medical treatment. This is because under capitalism, a small elite steals the wealth that we all produce. The capitalist system is rotten and long overdue to be replaced by something better, a democratic socialist society based on the needs of all. Are you worried? Are you angry? We're all socialists, we're active all over the world. Join our struggle. Join International Socialist Alternative.